Coding is not hard. You are just weak. That's the fucking problem. A lot of the people that are coming on this channel are talking to me and they're like,
Ozzy, you can't get a job in 3 months. You can't get a job in 6 months.
I didn't invent coding boot camps. They exist for a reason, because people are doing that and getting jobs. I didn't need a coding boot camp. I did it by myself for free. I had coaches who helped, but you can definitely do it. Most of you who don't have a job right now, it's nobody else's fault but yours. You are the reason why you don't have a job. In an economy and in a country and in a place where there's zero excuse for you to have a job as a software developer, if you have any level of skill, people are desperate to give you money to become a software developer at their company. But most of you are so goddamn bad as a developer that you can't get a job, and nobody's gonna tell you that truth because everybody's too scared. But that's the truth. That's the reason why you're not getting a job. You're literally just getting one client, one person to just say, one company that has an unlimited budget that just has to say, yes, I need you. Here's what's happening. One, you're really bad at coding. That's one of the reasons why you're not getting a job. Second, you're not trying hard enough. Most of you who don't have a job are sitting there and just waiting for a job to fall in your lap. If you don't have a job, you should be applying to places like it's your goddamn job 24/7 all day and not stopping. The reason why you're not getting a job is because you're not applying. Somebody with half of a brain cell can get a job if they just attempted long enough and hard enough. That would be a person somewhere that'd be like, you know what? This person is obsessive. They seem to be a fast learner and they really want this. Let me just give it to them. You know why? Because I bet I could train this person and they could smoke that other developer that just wants to clock out, go to their home and just do random stuff and not be growing, whereas this person will literally kill themselves to improve. I'm willing to give this person a chance. And to those of you guys, here's why it's happening, and here's why it's so fucking confusing for so many of you that are on this channel that I don't even want you here anymore. There's some of you, right? Not all of you. The people who are supporting and are here, I love you, but there are a lot of people who are just like,
I don't understand how he did it. It doesn't make any sense.
let me explain. The reason why it's hurting your brain and how I was able to achieve a lot of those things in 3 months and being on a run rate of $100,000 or more per year, how at 20 or 21 years old, I was able to quit out of college and my own professor came up to me and asking me for career advice. When I was taking computer science class, everybody was watching my coding tutorials on YouTube to pass the Python course. When that was happening, I was like, yeah, maybe I should quit and pursue this goddamn thing and teach it to others, because people do want to learn this and I can change their lives. And there are a lot of people whose lives have been changed. And then I grew a team, and then we as a team went together and we started helping people and we started changing their lives. And then I started doing something dumb and started watering my message down and trying to be super polite on social media and trying to be what I'm doing by doing that is I'm not allowing you to rise up to a new level and become better, become a better developer, become a better human being, and get a job of your dreams and live the life of your dreams. What happened with me was no coincidence. The reason why I had such a fire was because I grew up watching my mom in pain for years and years because we got in a car crash. Her L4 and L5 got fractured, which are your bones in your back. She was in agony. That led to her getting a lot of medical problems, and I didn't want to be sitting there and watching her in agony and feeling helpless for the rest of my life. And I'm like, I have my whole family and nobody can really, we can't support her with what we have. And multiple of our people in my family had multiple jobs and we just couldn't support it. We couldn't really do what she needed. I remember going with my mom to Cook County Hospital in Chicago, sitting there and waiting 6 hours at a time, 10 hours at a time, multiple times a week while I was 13 or 14 years old. When you go through that, I used to cry so much because my mom was in pain and just watching her in agony that I thought at some point that I would have died, because I loved her more than anybody else in the world. And to see somebody you love suffer every day made me just want to, like, the pain was so much I couldn't live through it. So at some point I learned how to be calm in the face of that pain, be there to support her, be there to support everybody else in my family. And I was like, this, there is a better way. I'm gonna learn how to get useful, valuable skills so I can make money. Money is the reason why I started learning coding. Okay. What kept me there was I ended up falling in love with coding and enjoying out of it. So my fire is way different than a lot of you. A lot of you are like,
You can't get a job in 3 months. This is not possible. He's just lying.
you are projecting your own weakness and your shortcomings and limitations on me, and it doesn't matter to me because those aren't my limitations. And I became a goddamn beast at coding. Why? Because I would put in 15 to 18 hours a day, and I realized I was sitting there and I'm like, could a lot of these people, is this right? Was this not right? Like it made me doubt myself and go back and think about my own coding journey and think, man, when I was going through my coding journey, am I simplifying it more than what the people need? Like, am I making it sound too easy for people? Is it that easy? And I thought about it and I'm like, it was easy for me, but maybe I'm not clarifying certain things, right? For me, I was spending 15 to 17 hours a day and it felt easy because I enjoyed it and I'm obsessive. I'm an extremely fast learner. And when I have belief, I just go all in. I know nothing but to go all in. And I went all in and I became extremely good at it because that's all I did. I obsessed. Take anybody for 3 months, have them doing something for 15 to 17 hours a day. They will become incredibly good. Will they become the best in the world? No, because it takes more than that to become best in the world. Will they all of a sudden be equivalent of somebody who has a decade of experience? No, it's not what I'm saying. But just understand why it happened for somebody like me in 3 to 4 months and why it could happen for you. But the difference isn't, you're not gonna put in your 1 hour a day coming back from your nursing job or from your truck driving job or from your IT job. Some of you who don't even have a job, you're not gonna come back from whatever you were doing, tired, exhausted, and just,
I'm gonna put in 1 hour a day. Consistency is the way to go. All the best people in the world were consistent.
no. Nobody who was the best in the world did it through consistency. They did it through being relentless, obsessive, and going harder than anybody else in the world. Like, Kobe wasn't just like, I'm gonna come in, and yeah, I'll just come in from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., just follow the training that my coach teaches me. No, Kobe was coming in 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever, an insane time, ungodly hour, training before anybody else was there. There's stories about people being scared when they would see Kobe Bryant. They'd be like, I didn't even know he was in the locker room, and they were there. So understand that the people who are winning in life, the people who you want to emulate, they're obsessed. Consistency is not obsession. Okay, let me say it like this. If you want average results and you're okay with that, you just want to have mediocre results, have a job that pays you $60K, have just work-life balance, and you need to be able to go home and just relax and shut everything off at 4 or 5 p.m. Great. All of those of you, I'm literally not talking to any of you because I don't care. I don't know what that life is like. For many years, I tried to assimilate myself with that crowd. I don't know what that's like. If you can do that and spend a lot of time, it doesn't have to be 15 hours a day, but like when you sit down and code, just immerse yourself in it and just do it. Like, enjoy it, build the thing that you want to build. Try at least, like, give it a try. All of the reasons that I've had extreme results, right? All these YouTubers online that have coding channels, I don't know what they're doing, but like at 25, I became a millionaire. Like, I learned coding, I started making 6 figures, and I started teaching that. I became a millionaire once I started my coding channels. All of these things are results of obsessing and just being the best at what you do. Not everybody's getting these results, but not everybody's as obsessed. I had a mansion in Beverly Hills where my whole team was. I have a girlfriend that's like the most beautiful girl. Her talent is amazing, her integrity amazing. She's loyal as like, she's killing it in life in every area. She's a pro boxer, pro athlete, synchronized swimmer. Now she's on TV everywhere. But what I'm telling you is all of these areas, they're crafted in an exceptional way because I have an extremely high set of standards. Now I have a epic ass place in LA. I'm about to get another place in Colombia. I'm about to fly my entire team out there, and we're going to be creating amazing content on this channel, and I'm going to start building multiple other brands under personal brand because I want to achieve more, and I want to excel, and I just want to be the best at what I do, and I want to give it my best because I wouldn't serve you if I wasn't at my best. If I'm scared and I'm weak and I'm not doing the that I want to do, So now I'm committed to doing the that is a crazy challenge for me every day. And I want to go for exceptional results. The reason I'm telling you this is not to brag, but it's just to make it super clear. If you want to get these results, understand and have the right expectations. Every day, every living, eating, breathing moment was obsession. It was watching the thing, learning from the people, surrounding myself with coding friends, coding mentors, anybody and everybody that could help me. Every dollar I made from coding, I went on Code Mentor and paid it right back so somebody could teach me coding. If I made $100, I spent $80 on somebody to coach me because I knew I was going to spend that money on some dumb anyway, a car, a watch, or whatever. But those things are liabilities. I'd rather invest in myself. As Alex Hormozi says, not SMP, but SME. SME 500, which is an investment in yourself.
Instead of taking the excess cash you have and putting it into the S&P 500, I want you to put it into the S&Me 500. Take that $500 every single month and you plow it into you.
So I looked at life like that and I was just like, yo, let me just keep reinvesting into my skill set and go absolutely ham, relentlessly investing into my own skill set. And when I did that, my skill set started skyrocketing. Every dollar I made, I poured it back into me to either improve my speaking skills or my coding skills. And I just became better. So I was investing time, money, energy, everything that I had into that one goal. And then I achieved it way faster than a lot of people that I know. Jeez, yeah. Be realistic, Kazi. That's one of the things I've gotten my whole life. And it's just, as you can tell, I don't like it. I love you. I wanted to just give you this message. I hope it inspires you. I hope that it drives you to do more, be more, get more, and do it for not just yourself. All these selfish little wimps online. The reason why a lot of you are just doing,
Just like, is this right?
like, so much of it is for just you. That's why you can't give it that much effort either, honestly, right? A lot of people are just okay with just achieving a certain amount, whatever.
Brokey.
Not for me, but I don't care. As long as it inspires one person, that is it.